So now taking a look at the AVANT-GARDE starting point, they shall be rolling out from the east, while their opponents from SEIKABBS shall be starting down to the west.
Yep, that is correct. And taking a look at their tank setups,
as expected, yeah, AVANT-GARDE going with that piece of tier 6 artillery, actually. And yes, SEIKABBS opting for 5 heavy tanks, tier 8.
Yep. So let's see how these teams roll out on the SEIKA side.
And the SEIKA side moving out already quite aggressively as well.
I know, that's the AVANT. Yeah, we're taking a look at
the AVANT-GARDE side. Yeah, the AVANT-GARDE side.
Yeah, so as
they're trying to take position quite quickly.
They're trying to move out to that center. Sort of, I don't even know what to call this. It's like a field. It's not a field, but it's not. Yeah, it's not
it's like south of the airfield, pretty much. Yeah. Where all those rocks are. It's a narrow sort of like gorge slash pathway.
Oh, but he gets sniped out real quick.
Yes, indeed, he does.
So the first tank on the AVANT-GARDE side gets taken out by the enemy IS-3. So that one tier 3 tank will be taken out.
Yeah, player Ro32 here drawing first blood, as a matter of fact, with his T30, his IS-3, sorry.
Yeah, so on the AVANT side, they have opted for that tier 3 light tank, but that tier 3 light tank already got taken out, and that tier 6 piece of artillery that we're taking a look at right now is posted up, actually really up north, up near that mountain area. So we'll see what kind of damage that piece of artillery can dish out.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting setup for sniping way up north like that.
But actually, it provides a pretty good angle for those ridges, because if he can get a nice position, then he can actually prop the tanks out there.
Yes, indeed. But right now, SEIKABBS not daring to move out because they know there's this piece of artillery out there, so they're definitely being very, very cautious and slowly but surely moving towards that crucial the map we've spoken about, that sort of path surrounded by rocks.
Yeah, and taking a look at the SEIKA side, they're actually kind of all posted up on that western side, so a slightly mirror approaches. They're actually going for the same area.
Yeah, so SEIKABBS like definitely just taking cover. All their heavy tanks solidly taking cover, like behind those massive rocks here, just south of the airfield.
Yeah, so we'll see which team makes the first move. The first move will be extremely crucial, because once you pull out and try and go for the enemy, then you're leaving yourself open for that fire.
Indeed, AVANT-GARDE here moving out towards that same area as well, taking cover behind those rocks. Let us not forget they do have a piece of SPG covering them as well. That's non-negligible.
Yep.
Taking a look at that AMX-50.
Yeah, and they're not moving just yet. They actually want to find out what the enemy, the opposing team is trying to do before they make any risky moves. So actually, they're actually slowly moving out towards this western area. They should be meeting quite soon. Once they pass this big rock over here, they're gonna most likely see each other. So once they see each other, we can expect some firefights.
Yes, indeed. And on the AVANT-GARDE side, leaving just one scout down south, pretty much towards the waterway, just in case there's a flanking involved, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. Actually, what I believe what these AVANT-GARDE players are trying to do is trying to provide vision for that SPG, because once they have vision of the enemies, and the SPG can start firing the shells.
Yeah, you can, but once again, hiding behind those rocks provides you with so much cover that SPG way up there to the northeast will not be able to hit anything unless those enemy heavy tanks come out to the open.
Yeah,
and that one scout has been spotted smack in the middle.
Yep, that one tank has been spotted.
Actually, two. Make that two.
Oh, is it two? Oh, actually, he spotted another tank.
Yep, there you go.
So actually trying to oh, but nice shot coming out from the artillery, taking out that tier 1 or tier 2. No, it's actually a tier 1. Sorry, excuse me. That lull tractor getting taken out by the AVANT Rua.
Yeah, the light tractor tier 1 German tank taken out here. So one scout down each.
Yeah, so they know where the enemies are. They're actually hiding
they definitely know where they are right now, but neither side like daring to make a move. You know, SEIKABBS do have the advantage in terms of firepower, but they dare not move out because of the artillery piece, of course.
Yeah, and actually they're taking quite heavy fire from that artillery and the opposing tanks on the avant-garde side.
Yeah, just doing a good job. Just oh, a beautiful flank here. Oh, he's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Oh, that avant-garde tank was definitely taken by surprise. Yeah, it's just
yeah, and that
a sneaky
artillery
2-on-1
piece is doing a great job of providing cover fire. Same with actually the two heavy tanks that are actually
down though.
A little bit behind on that ridge. So
yeah, that avant-garde T69 was taken down.
Yep.
Once again, courtesy of player Marubu here with his IS-3.
Yeah, so actually this camping is proving to be slightly advantageous for the Seika side.
Oh yeah, definitely. The SEIKABBS side taking some damage, but using those warehouses down the airfield to beautiful effect here.
Yeah,
it's just avant-garde got caught in their own game here, and they try to go for separate their tanks like here into a flanking type of maneuver, but they were completely taken by surprise. And you know what? They took a lot of damage.
Yeah, and the Seika side now moving out into that open area slightly. They have to be careful though, because that SPG is still up and running.
It's still up and running, but they do have the advantage in terms of numbers here. So I'm just assuming they're gonna try to get like at least one other heavy tank down before retreating, just to give them like the tier point advantage.
Yeah, and actually a tier 1 tank, another tier 1 gets taken down on that south east corner.
So yeah, now definitely we've got SEIKABBS without scoutless. As a matter of fact, they only have there are 5 heavy tanks left.
Yeah,
ooh, boom.
Yeah, and the Seika side is moving out, but the SPG is proving really helpful now, providing cover fire and making the Seika side really hesitant.
Well, and right now, you know what? They leave themselves quite open for a base capture as well because they're scoutless. So this fight will be absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
They need to at least take down like one tier 8.
Yeah, and it looks like they're gonna go.
And
but
a
the
beautiful
SPG
shot,
doing a
yes,
nice
indeed.
AoE damage.
Definitely, that SPG getting his first kill like here. Beautifully done by avant-garde.
Yeah, and avant-garde doing a great job now.
Yeah, player Awarua here with his piece of artillery doing plenty of damage. Yeah. And look at that, like they've got superiority in terms of numbers, but they just can't, they don't know what to do at this point.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, if we try to go behind this rock, we leave ourselves open to that piece of artillery.
Yeah, but that one
trying
tank
to flank their opponents
1%.
here, but yes, indeed.
Yeah, so this is going to be quite crucial now. The avant-garde tank needs to get out there and fire, but he's actually really outnumbered 4-1 now. So
4-1, and avant-garde here, it's going to have a pretty rough time resisting this.
Yeah, and the avant-garde tank gets taken now, and only that piece of artillery with that one tier 1 is left, so it's looking really grim now for the avant-garde side.
And well, basically that T1 going for the base capture.
Yep, he's going for the base capture. The Seika side really needs to send at least one tank back to stop this base capture. But actually,
do you reckon they're gonna have enough time to come back and defend this?
Definitely. It's not even halfway done, and you know, if they send one,
they're sending the MX-50 as a matter of fact, but the MX-50 that's down to less than 10%, 5% I'd say.
But it's a tier 1.
It is a tier 1, so it's pretty safe to. And yeah, the 2 other tanks going for the enemy base and the piece of artillery respectively.
Yep. So actually, this base capture just above 50% now.
But that AMX Mikhail here with his big AMX-50 rolling in, so yeah, unless a miracle occurs, I don't see that we T1 surviving this.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cover in this base area, but I'm not
you cannot just sort of try to sneak in, but all this cover can actually be blown to bits, and then you got taken down. So now we're down to this lone piece of artillery that's just not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, so they're probably just going to, I don't know if they're going to go for this. Oh, but he has been spotted now.
Well, I mean, they knew from the very get-go where he was, pretty much. So right now, it's just.
This artillery
I think it's really sad to witness something like this. It's just really sad. There's nothing you can do.
He's gonna go for a cheeky ram and kills himself in the process.